I work in IT and live in a quiet residential neighborhood where most people mind their business, water their lawns, and wave politely when walking their dogs. But like many modern suburbs, we also have our own local neighborhood enforcer. You guessed it, Karen. She's not officially on any committee, not the HOA president, and certainly not law enforcement. But that didn't stop her from creating her own stack of handwritten warning notices and patrolling the block like a deputy sheriff. My first run-in with her was minor. A glare because my garbage cans were still out at 6:15 p.m. on pickup day. I waved, smiled. She didn't wave back. I should have known she'd escalate. One Tuesday evening, I had to attend a client's emergency Zoom call from home. My friend Ashley had dropped by unexpectedly, and since my driveway was full, she parked along the curb directly in front of my house. Completely legal, no fire hydrant, no signage, no obstructions. Ashley stayed for about 2 hours. When she went to leave, she knocked on my door, visibly confused. "Hey, is this for me?" She held up a yellow sheet of paper, slapped onto her windshield with masking tape. In large capital letters, "This is not your parking spot. You're being watched. Multiple reports have been made. Do not park here again or action will be taken. Concerned neighbor." I was stunned. We hadn't blocked anyone. It wasn't even close to anyone else's property. Then I noticed something more interesting. A distinct signature at the bottom corner. A loopy K with the last name trailing behind it like a fifth grader practicing cursive. Ashley shrugged it off. I didn't. The next morning I reviewed my doorbell footage. Sure enough, at exactly 6:48 p.m., Karen, in her unmistakable neon pink windbreaker, walked past, stopped at Ashley's car, and taped the note to her windshield. Then she glanced around and strutted away like she had just performed a noble deed. What Karen didn't know, yet, is that I'm extremely familiar with people who cross lines. I don't yell, I don't escalate, I document. And I noticed something she probably forgot. On her jacket, clear as day, was her company badge. She works as a front desk manager for a local private school. The school's name was embroidered right below her name. So I did what any tech-savvy adult would do. I scanned the note, saved the doorbell footage, and wrote a very professional email to the school's administrative office. Dear principal's name, I'm writing as a resident of neighborhood to report an incident involving one of your employees, Karen, last name, who has been leaving threatening and unauthorized warnings on cars parked legally in front of private homes. This behavior was documented by video and includes her wearing a jacket bearing your school's name and logo while engaging in the act. I've attached both the footage and a scan of the note for your review. I would appreciate it if this matter were handled internally, as it reflects poorly on your institution. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, my full name. I hit send and waited. 3 days later, a black SUV pulled up in front of Karen's house. Out stepped a woman in business casual attire, the school's HR manager. She rang Karen's bell and handed her an envelope. Karen looked confused, then pale. The woman left without staying long. The following week, no more warning notes. Karen's car, which she usually parked on the street in front of her own house, was now tucked into her driveway every day. Word must have gotten out because the block has been blissfully quiet ever since. All it took was one overreaching piece of paper and one well-placed email.